What's up everybody, Kanata here, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition and the viewer-driven story. It is finally time that we have a look into the wicked eyes and the wicked hearts.
Word is spreading that the Wardens were banished. There have been murmurs from some quarters about what might happen if another blight comes.
Wicked eyes and wicked hearts. An assassin is stalking the Empress. Celine's death would plunge Orlais into chaos, leaving it an easy target for Corypheus. At the Winter Palace of Halamshiral, Celine is holding peace talks with her rebellious cousin Grand Duke Gaspard under the guise of a grand ball. Every noble in the Empire will attend, making it the perfect place and time for Corypheus's assassin to strike. We could arrange an invitation to attend to keep him from destroying Orlais. If we hurry. If we hurry indeed, yes. I feel like we've been winding up to this mission for quite some time. It's a good thing the game waits for you patiently.
We have to reach the Empress before Corypheus. The only question is, how?
We know how. I have our way in. The real question is, where is our enemy hiding? At the urging of Grand Duchess Floriane, the Empress is holding a ball. Absolutely everyone will be there. During the festivities, Celine will be meeting for peace talks with the usurper Duke Gaspard and Ambassador Briala. The assassin must be hiding within one of these factions.
What do we know about Duke Gaspard?
The man who would have been Emperor. He's Celine's cousin, and was first in line to inherit the throne when Emperor Florian died. Celine outmaneuvered him. She won over the Council of Heralds who hold authority over title disputes. She became Empress, and he a general in the Imperial Army. He's well loved by the troops. He's also a Chevalier. Most of their number sided with him when he turned on the Empress.
Aren't the Chevaliers part of the army? Why would they follow the Duke?
Most Chevaliers are sworn to serve the crown, but that does not give them faith in the person wearing it. The Empress has tried to improve relations with Ferelden and Navarra. The Chevaliers see her as anti-military. They believe Gaspard could lead the Empire back to the glory of Draken's expansion years.
Who is this Ambassador Briala?
An ambassador in name only. She has organized the elves of Halamshiral into an underground army. The Empress invited her to the peace talks in a bid to gain the elves' alliance in the war. That would be scandal enough, without the rumor that Briala is a jilted lover of Celine's. A personal grudge and a network of saboteurs at her command. Promising lead.
Wait, the elven leader is a jilted lover of the Empress.
It's not widely known. Just a rumor whispered among the palace servants a few years ago. If it's true and were to get out, the Empress and an elf. The scandal could destroy Celine's court. Even if a lie, Briala could use it to blackmail the Empress. She has some connection to the throne.
Tell me everything we know about the Empress.
Empress Celine is a renowned diplomat and reformer. She works tirelessly to secure peace for the Empire. Unfortunately, many Orlesians view peace as complacency. She has yet to name an heir, leaving the future of the Empire in doubt if anything happens to her. Especially when the next in line is her cousin Gaspard, who's made few friends on the Council of Heralds. Celine is surrounded at all times by countless guards, courtiers, servants, and vassals. What better place for an assassin to hide than the Empress's own household?
How can Gaspard still be next in line while he wages war against his Empress?
The title Grand Duke indicates that he was a prince before the Empress took the throne.
You've given me plenty to think about.
With Gaspard and Celine's armies entrenched, we cannot openly march troops to the palace.
My agents will ensure your soldiers get inside, but it must be a few at a time to avoid attention.
Understood. Just give the word, and we'll begin.
Alright. Let's do it.
The political situation in Halamshiral hangs by a thread. The Empress fears our presence could sever it. The Grand Duke is only too happy to have us at the ball as his guests, so our invitation comes from him. Whether we act as his allies or upset the balance of power, he gains an opportunity, if not a clear advantage.
Inquisitor Adar, it is my great pleasure to meet you. The rumors coming out of the Western Approach say you battled an army of demons. Imagine what the Inquisition could accomplish with the full support of the rightful Emperor of Orlais.
Exactly what would be required to get that Imperial support?
I am not a man who forgets his friends, Inquisitor. You help me, I'll help you. My lady, are you prepared to shock the court by walking into the Grand Ball with a hateful usurper? They will be telling stories of this into the next age.
I can't imagine that crowd has seen anything better than us in their entire lives.
You're a woman after my own heart, my lady. As a friend, perhaps there is a matter you could undertake this evening. This elven woman, Briala, I suspect that she intends to disrupt the negotiations. My people have found these ambassadors all over the fortifications. Sabotage seems the least of their crimes.
That sounds like something I should look into.
Be as discreet as possible. I detest the game, but if we do not play it well, our enemies will make us look like villains. We're keeping the court waiting, Inquisitor. Shall we?
Is that the Inquisitor?
An ox? Impossible.
That's not the Inquisitor. It's just somebody's pet.
Somebody's pet. Whoa. Whoa. Gonna get me fired up here. Don't make me use these horns. Court approval Orlesians consider Qunari little better than ogres. You will have to work extremely hard to win them over. Well, it's a good thing I'm not here to win anybody over. I could give a shit less what they think. In fact, the only thing I'm concerned about is finding my way in the battle against the bow, if you catch my drift. Let's open that gate.
Inquisitor, a moment, if you please. I must warn you before you go inside. How you speak to the court is a matter of life and death. It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
I'll keep my guard up. Don't worry.
The game is like Wicked Grace played to the death. You must never reveal your cards. When you meet the Empress, the eyes of the entire court will be upon you. You are safer in the Fade with the Fear Demon.
It might be a good idea for the others to hear this warning.
I'll have a few discreet words. Everything will be fine. Andraste, watch over us all.
And now presenting Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, and accompanying him, Lady Inquisitor Adar. Vanquisher of the rebel mages of Ferelden, crusher of the vile apostates of the Mage Underground.
This guy writes better fiction than I do.
Champion of the Blessed Andraste herself.
Did you see their faces? Priceless.
Accompanying the Inquisitor, renowned author Tharic Tethras. Head of Noble House Tethras, Desher of Kirkwall to the Dwarven Merchants Guild, Warden Blackwall of Valcheven, Constable of the Grey.
Cousin, my dear sister.
Grand Duke, We are always honored when your presence graces our court.
Don't waste my time with pleasantries, Celine. We have business to conclude.
We will meet for the negotiations after we have seen to our other guests.
Inquisitor?
Lady Inquisitor, we welcome you to the Winter Palace. Allow us to present our cousin, the Grand Duchess of Leeds, without whom this gathering would never have been possible.
What an unexpected pleasure. I was not aware the Inquisition would be part of our festivities. We will certainly speak later, Inquisitor.
Your arrival at court is like a cool wind on a summer's day.
I am delighted to be here, Your Majesty.
We have heard much of your exploits, Inquisitor. They have made grand tales for long evenings. How do you find Halam Shiral?
I've never seen anything to equal the Winter Palace.
We hope you will find time to take in some of its beauties. Feel free to enjoy the pleasures of the ballroom, Inquisitor. We look forward to watching you dance.
Inquisitor, a word when you have a moment.
Tell me, Yvette, how are Mama and Papa? In good health? Do they want for anything?
Josephine.
Papa's perfectly happy. Josephine! Oh, Josephine! Is this her?
Inquisitor, please allow me to present to you my younger sister, Yvette Gabriella Montilyet.
Delighted to meet you, Lady Montilyet.
Inquisitor, I've heard so much about you, but not as much as I want. Josephine writes, but she never tells me anything. Is it true? Rebel mages in Redcliffe were performing blood rites and orgies before you stopped them.
Where did you hear such nonsense?
Everyone in Antiva says so. Is it true?
Oh, blood orgies, yes.
Of course, every word. Especially the parts where everyone was nude.
I knew it.
This may be my only chance to hear about when Josephine was a girl.
Oh yes, as she told you about when she was 10 and...
Yvette.
Stop. Fine. What about when we were climbing the cliffs by the...
No.
She once told the Duke of...
Absolutely not.
She still plays with her doll collection when no one's looking.
Yvette! That's absurd. Absolutely preposterous.
I'll see you later.
Another time.
Yvette's giggle is perfect. It's one little pleasantry that I take from this mission, but probably of most things.
How could the Empress afford to...
Let's see, where did Liliana go? She's around here somewhere.
Good. I was hoping I would catch you. What did the Duke say? He points the finger at Ambassador Briala. The Ambassador is up to something, but she can't be our focus. The best place to strike at Celine is from her side. Empress Celine is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that sort of rubbish. She has an occult advisor, an apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic. I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything. How can Celine openly keep an apostate in the Imperial Court? The Imperial Court has always had an official position for a mage. Before now, it was little better than court jester. Vivian was the first to turn that appointment into a source of real political power. When the Circles rebelled, technically every mage became an apostate. The word lost much of its strength.
Anybody catching that guy doing his funky dance on the left-hand side there?
That sounds exactly like the person we're looking for. She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here. Both leads point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to start. I'll coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
That frozen NPC too. This mission is still suffering from its share of glitches, it seems, that BioWare has neglected to improve upon. Unfortunately, lots of frozen people. Ah, Solus. He looks so relaxed here.
I do adore the heady blend of power, intrigue, danger, and sex that permeates these events.
You seem more comfortable with a Grand Orlesian ball than I'd have expected.
I have seen countless such displays in my journeys in the Fade. The powerful have always been the same. Only the costumes change.
I'll be back.
Hunt well.
Hunt well! I like the sound of that.
Interesting. Boring.
Gaspard is wasting his time.
Good to know.
Well, well, the Inquisitor. Here as a guest of my nephew, no less. I'm curious.
You just gained court approval, which is usually the result of finesse, entertaining people, or keeping up appearances. The higher court approval is, the better.
I didn't know the Grand Duke was your nephew.
He's my brother's eldest boy. Always a difficult child, Gaspard. Never listened, never did what he was told. He was raised a prince. All his life we told him he would be emperor. It was his destiny, his duty. What else should he do with his life if not fight for his destiny?
Almost makes me want to side with the guy.
What can you tell me about the Civil War?
If you are hoping for insight, you've come to the wrong man. It's war. It is brutal, and terrible, and sometimes necessary. There's nothing more to say.
Another time, my lord.
Yeah, you have to be really careful about the options that you choose, because otherwise it will make you lose court approval, and as it said earlier, we're already struggling with court approval as it is. Something this way? Huh. Capris coins found. That doesn't seem familiar to me for some reason. Perhaps, again, because I didn't really care much for all the little things that you can do.
My lady! My lady Inquisitor!
May we have a word? It is very important.
The Empress has sent us with a message for you.
I'm always honored to hear from Her Majesty.
Oh, she is the honored one, Inquisitor.
Empress Celine is eager to assist the Herald of Andraste in her holy endeavor.
She will pledge her full support to the Inquisition as soon as the usurper Gaspard is defeated.
That's a generous offer.
The Empress believes wholeheartedly that the Inquisition is our best hope for peace in these difficult times.
She looks forward to cementing a formal alliance.
As soon as Gaspard is out of the way.
But we have taken enough of your time.
Please, enjoy the masquerade, Inquisitor.
Those three are quite interesting too. The way they continue with what their message is between the three of them, finish what the other one is saying. That is talent. Oh, for a second there, you were playing with one hand. Beautiful. Love the sound of that guitar. That sounds great. Okay, so here is... Yes. This is interesting. We've got this, what the hell would you call that? Vine ladder, so to speak. These types of crisscross boards are designed, I believe, for like these vines to grow all over, and then it looks quite nice with all the foliage like this, right? We can actually climb that to go to another level. However, that's going to make us stand out really badly, and we will begin to lose court approval very quickly. So before I go and do that, I'm going to continue to explore around, see what little bits I can find. Maybe gather a little bit more influence here, or court approval, eavesdrop, etc.
You must be mistaken.
No, I'm quite certain it was blood on the tiles.
If they're playing the game, they're not doing it very well. You don't leave evidence if you play to win.
With Gaspard and that elf woman here, the only one playing to win is Celine.
Now that's a juicy bit to listen to right there. Nice. 186 gold. This must be the blood on the tile, and it's incredibly obvious.
Burn them all in their homes.
You don't want to be here, stranger.
See, I knew it. Here we go. Okay. Right.
He hasn't made the pickup. It's been hours.
You went into the servants' wing. Nobody's come out of there all night.
I'll tell Briala we have a situation.
Aha.
This way is closed. Please, use the main entrance to the ballroom.
Alright.
Philippe should have returned hours ago, dallying with some serving girl while I deal with Gaspard's vitriol.
Philippe is a jerk. This might be a little bit too upfront. I know, compared to this, but yeah, this would probably be the preferred way to go about this conversation.
Awfully selfish of this Philippe, running off to play and leaving you with all the work.
I've half a mind to inform the Dowager. That would teach him to shirk his duties to roll some elven maid. Tonight of all nights, leaving me to convey Gaspard's death threats to the Council. Wonderful timing, Philippe. Thank you for listening to me rant. You are too kind, Inquisitor.
There we go. Yes. 10 more court approval. I remember I think I chose the other option, and it didn't sound nearly as bad as just like, Philippe is a jerk, like that, but turns out that that's the way to go.
Well, well. What's this?
Halam Shirella investigation clues. Huh. This looks like a hidden message? Okay, the course marker is actually telling me to go ahead and go this way. I guess I'll follow it. I need to be quick though. I really don't want to lose a lot of court approval with this. You'd think if they want us to do this, they wouldn't put so many people in this area. Because it looks absolutely ridiculous with me climbing up here like this. Court approval was going down, yes. Need to be quick about this. Alright. So we've got these, What just happened? Did this open? Is that what just happened? It's quite dark in here. Some white junk. Ah, the Veilfire, right. I don't think I ever really figured out what this is for. I think what you do is you light these urns in a particular order, although I never had the patience to actually sit and try and figure it out. A lot of things I didn't have the patience for with this mission. If I was a rogue, I would be able to unlock that, but I'm not, so I can't. And we're pinging something. Pick a book. Some more clues. Okay. Yeah, I gotta keep an eye open for pings that I can hit. Amulet of Strength and Medallion. There's something else here. Scandalous, right, Scandalous Secrets Gathered. There are tons of collection stuff here in this mission. The hollow statues, the coins, the eavesdropping, the documents, all kinds of stuff. Oh, wait. There was something back here. Right? I know I just saw something. Was that my... Yep, there it is. Here we go. Another document. Okay. And now we're going to open a shortcut. There we go. So this gets us back to this area where we will no longer lose court approval. However, I think there's still some to be explored back in this direction. This way, back out this way. If I remember correctly, there's a Hulla statue. Yes, there's one right there. And I think... Oh, wait. Nope. There's more. Secret correspondence. That's 10 documents. And with that Hulla statue, we can open up this door. And inside, not so pretty of a scene. Nope, not at all. More clues from Gaspard. Ooh, and some loot. Some junk loot. Thanks.
That's the bell. I should get back to the ballroom.
Okay. Yeah, we need to get off.
I need to get back before I miss.
Yes. We're doing that. Okay. There we go. Okay.